Solving problems involving quadratic equations. Number 3. The area of a garden is 9 square meters. Suppose the length of the garden is 3 meters more than twice its width. What is the length of the garden? So we have been given that the area is 9 squared meters. And then here, for the length, suppose the length of the garden is 3 more than twice its width. So twice its width means 2. Allow me to assign W for the width. Now, 3 meters more than means we're going to add 3 to twice the width. So this is going to be 2W plus 3. So this is your length. So length is equals to 2W plus 3. And then let's erase this one since we have now our length. So for the area, the formula for the area is area equals length times width. So substituting here, our area becomes 9. A equals 9. And then length is 2. This L will become 2W plus 3. And then just copy W here. Again, this L and then copy W here. Now let's solve. 9 equals 2W squared, this by distribution property, plus 3W. Now, so to avoid some confusion, let's apply symmetric property here. So I can have 2W squared plus 3W equals 9. And transform it to standard form, that's going to be 2W squared plus 3W minus 9 equals 0. Now let's go with factoring this, the standard form. So I'll just copy that one again. 2W plus, sorry, 2W squared plus 3W minus 9 equals 0. And by factoring, of course, just write W here. W equals 0. So before we factor, multiply A and C. That will give us negative 18. And then we factor negative 18. Let's try some stuff. For example, 9 and 2. So this 9 times 2 is negative 18. But comparing it with our B, which is positive 3, I think this is the wrong factor. So let's try it again. What if I have here 6 and 3? 6 times 3 is 18, so maybe I could make negative 6 here. Negative 6 times 3 will give me negative 18, but negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3, which is not equal to our positive 3 here. So we need a positive sign. So maybe I can change the sign to 6 times negative 3, which is negative 18, and then 6 minus 3 is positive 3. So this is the sum. So I think this will be our factor here. But look here, we have here 2 in our quadratic term. So meaning we need to divide our factor by 2. So before we continue, let's erase this one. So this is divided by 2. This will give me 3. And then the other one is negative 3 over 2. So that will be written here at W plus 3. Then the other one is W minus 3 over 2. So applying zero product property, let's separate the 2 factor. W plus 3 equals 0. So this is going to be W equals negative 3. So unfortunately, we have no negative negative value for a measure. So this is, we'll not consider this as our answer. The other one is W minus 3 over 2 equals 0. So W equals 3 over 2. Or you can also transform this to W equals 1.5 meters. So that's our width. But the question here is to look for the length of the garden. So to look for the length, let's go back here. We'll be using this formula. So just copy that one. Length equals 2. And then W is 1.5 plus 3. So for the length is equals to 2 times 1.5 is 3 plus 3. So length is equals to 6 meters. So this is our length. So therefore, the length of the garden is 6 meters. And that's it. We're done with our problem.